I'm Revis, and today I'm sharing my initial opinions on SuperGiant, as well as my favorite deck that I've played with her so far. Better late than never. I know this is almost a few days later, but it does give me a good time to kind of analyze this card. In these few days, I've tried her in a variety of different decks, everything from like the Alliath combos, to just using her like as a tech card in some decks, and ultimately this was the one I enjoyed her in most because she both enables combos for the deck as well as provides very strong disruption that this deck kind of lacks. So just a quick overview of the deck. It's a Zero Destroyer archetype. It uses cards like Armor and Cosmo to negate a lot of our big stats, high downside cards like Maximus, Gladiator, Atuma. On our top end, we have Ronin to sometimes synergize Maximus and just be a big 5-drop, pretty much the biggest 5-drop on curve. There's Taskmaster to copy big stats as well as synergize with Supergiant. We'll get to that in a second. And then at the very, very top, there's Blob, Magneto, and Destroyer. Blob just provides a ridiculous amounts of stacks in this deck on the final turn. Magneto provides that disruption that lots of people don't expect, and Destroyer is that synergy with Blob as well as the Zero Cosmo Armor package. What Supergiant does for this deck is it provides an ability to hide cards under it until the end of the game, which means that you can play Taskmaster into Blob or Destroyer and copy the Blob stats, which are oftentimes 20 plus, or Destroyer's 16 stats. On top of that, you can pretty much hide any card under here at a benefit. So Atuma, if you hide, play it after Supergiant, he'll flip up at the end of the game and he won't be destroyed, no matter where you play him. On top of that, Maximus and Gladiator don't have a downside if you play it under Supergiant, right? Gladiator will flip up at the end of the game and pull something, but Maximus will flip up and the cards won't matter, except for maybe your Ronin. So there's a lot of fun little combos that you can do here, and it feels pretty powerful. And Supergiant overall is what I see mainly as a very solid tech card against a lot of decks that actually this deck struggles against. So stuff like Sera that's going to try and like Enchantress and then Shang-Chi your armor lanes, stuff like Leech that can turn off your blobs, stuff like even like weird like Loki stuff on turn 5, and you just completely shut that down, play a lot of stats. A lot of decks can't keep up, so I enjoyed this a lot. I played like 50 games pre-infinite and then I think like 15 post-infinite, and it felt pretty good. Yeah, overall Supergiant seems pretty solid as like that tech slot. I will do a Black Swan review sometimes in the next couple days. I think she's a bit worse, if you're wondering my initial thoughts, but I'll let you guys take a look at the games for yourself. I hope you all enjoy, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace. I don't know, play that for 1 cube. Gladiator flips first. Okay. Actually, so I dodged Shang, right? Whew. Okay. I actually wasn't sure which would flip first here. Okay, that's good. That was a little bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. Draw mid. I was considering that on the Magneto turn, but I was afraid of the Shang-Chi that we just saw. Thankfully, the Gladiator flip first. But yeah, because he played since they played a Supergiant, it went. That Supergiant that they played actually saved me, right? If they didn't Supergiant, my Ronin would flip, then the Gladiator would flip, and I'd get Shang-Chi'd. Jeez. 3 deck open list? Usually it's just 1 deck open, but it depends. 5 hour info? I mean, the amount of bots you face is not dependent on your rank. It's like super dependent on like your MMR and who's playing at the same time as you and that stuff. Do I play tournaments? Nah, they're kind of boring. I'll do like creator tournaments, but that's about it. So like sitting around for 8 hours playing Snap when I'm already doing it streaming, it's just not interesting to me. Did I get the Apple Vision Pro? No. Not planning to. I think it's mad expensive for just basically a quest. I have a quest already. New player just buying Battle Pass, def give it as playable card? Yes. But like it doesn't give you you'll still have to unlock it later, if that makes sense. Like you'll unlock the base variant later, but you can use the regular variant whenever you want. I'm not gonna snap because I want to do the thing, chat. I want to do the thing. Pog, we have to do the thing. Do you think they ever scam me and play into Nidavellir? Alright, just in case they scam me and they play into Nidavellir, I'm gonna leave SuperGiant here. I want to do the thing. That was one of the smaller blobs I could get. It would have been better to play Destroyer, but it's fine. Fog thing. Storm? How are they going to storm the Cosmo lane? Is Cosmo invisible? I feel like he's popular enough not to be invisible. Echo's invisible. Bob should be 70 power. This was like an Omega low roll, right? I hit exactly 15. There were so many other combinations that got me like 20 plus. It's only Magneto armor that got me exactly 15, but still enough. So far, it's been Darkhawk, Darkhawk, Darkhawk. I'm even playing Blob, and it's just like, even when I win, it's just not fun. I don't know who finds that stupid deck fun. So boring to play and play against. Darkhawk counters? I mean, this should be a reasonable into Darkhawk, but it's like Darkhawk is a thing where it's like, if you just draw the rocks, like it's doesn't matter if you have counters in your deck. There's no such thing as a counter in that case, right? I mean, this is Sera tech. This is a Miss Marvel always. Oh, I hate giving them cards. I probably give it to them. I took Prior, which is not good. This is better into Shadow King. This Scar. I think it needs to be something with power, so I'd go Arrow, Spider-Woman, or Gamora. Maybe it's Spider-Woman. I don't know if I ever go over the top of Black Knight. Good thing they're not snapping me. Turn Dimension also just kind of ruins my deck. Can Magneto me out of Motor World? Yeah, I think this game is just lost. Maybe they don't have Ghost Rider. I can play one card this turn. They're making me roll a 50-50 here. Or can they win both lanes? They probably run Shang, right? They're running Nebula. But I can do this. Do you think they run Giganta? I'm gonna play around Giganta. Say they don't play here. It's one cube. One cube play around Giganta. Beats Ghost Rider too. And that. 1 and 3. For the Infinite. Beat Giganta off of this too. It's like same woman, it's the same interaction that Invisible Woman has. Based on curve, usually if they have a Nebula, they play it on the right. I like having Elysium, so play the Cosmo there, protect from a storm. I've seen like every style of zombie deck today. Everything from lockdown to negatives. It's really hard for me to determine what they are here. Rescues from Hub, sure. I want this to go into the Cosmo lane, but it's kind of okay if it goes into the Hub lane. It would force an Enchantress there, right? Play Destroyer after Giant, he won't do anything. He will murder your board. But if you play a Destroyer after Giant, like, he won't destroy the face down cards, but he'll destroy all the other cards. X left, but for my opponent. I don't think they have X in their deck. It's definitely Magneto here. Just what direction? I think it's Magneto here. We're climbing out, we're climbing slowly but surely. It's gonna be like a Sera, right? Maybe I could have snapped the Magneto. It's like a game-winning Magneto. Not Sera. I mean, they're probably just retreating here. Put this here in case maybe they somehow empty their entire hand and have the hammer. Destroy right +3. I already got the +3 on the run-in. Yeah, I could have got away with a snap. Interesting, they're running armor with Shang-Chi. Let's get sniped. Pago. Take your cards. A little bit spooky. It's a Mobius snap, right? I beat a Mobius? Probably. It's possible. This is a Sera controller. I just think they never put 14 mid. Oh, they're giving me cards too. That's pretty good. Do they have enough to win mid? That'd be a little crazy. They have enough to tie. Got you. I mean, I don't need the cards, it's fine. I will say that Zero is super annoying. It probably causes me to lose, because playing Ronin was much better than playing the Satuma. Unchar's power now? Supposedly it's a bug. And they're supposed to remove it. So they have Shang-Chi, Enchantress, Miss Marvel left as power options here. Yeah, not being able to play Ronin I think caused me to lose here. Otherwise I think I would win. That's crazy. I could have just played Atuma mid. Do they have any through drops left? They have Enchantress, Shadow King. I guess it's Legion that I'm afraid of. Ghost. But they can't go Legion and Miss Marvel. Yeah, it's just, I don't think, I'm not going to play around Ghost. I think it's just this. Ah, they went Miss Marvel on the left. I need to pull something from the left and I win. Nice. So I'm gonna explain something about Sera real quick. And so, because my opponent threw away a perfectly winnable game. Just, I don't know what they were doing. But